Yo, yo, yo.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Big time game.
The winners
Big
of four
time.
straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the winners
Both
of four
undefeated.
straight, the
He's
South
ranked
Carolina
8th.
Gamecocks.
I'm like 40 something
Reese
from
Davis with you
undefeated.
alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get
Whatever.
this game started.
Got some doubters.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
What's up, Peasy?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback on the keep. These little
Third and
games
one,
can
third and
start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You
You're
get the
seeing his
Lord.
dynamic ability to
Lord.
run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to
Fourth.
pitch it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Gamecocks
Take it.
will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time
Stop,
tonight.
boys.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
The record underneath the teams that
This crowd trying to make life
is that
miserable
4-0
for
or
this
9-0?
offense.
No, it's 4.
Give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Now Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, nice pick.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid
Kind of whooped into that.
QBs have to understand when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate.
I expected
guys with my
Square to
eyes.
come
I might throw it
across,
one direction,
stay.
create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me.
Corner.
You can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They'll
Itch.
open this drive
Dig.
from their own 42-yard line.
Let me down.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Turning it
Hold
on.
him.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
No way.
Blasted as he lets it
I was
go.
gonna say.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. They'll start this
All right,
drive from
2
the 42.
stops. Bad turnover.
Starts the drive trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw on first down.
You
Not quite in
dummy.
rhythm there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down
You
those
gotta play
pass
action
rushers, but
away
man,
from
oh
him.
man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Yeah.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Flips it out on the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back.
Should have blocked it.
And celebrate.
Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the
Should have
seal on
blocked
the
it.
scoring. It's 3-0.
I still don't know how to get a good jump on field goal blocks. I haven't gotten one.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
It's my fault. My fault. Thought it was RPO. Thought it was going to be RPO.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Dang.
Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Got it in the middle. It's Smith.
Dang, nice.
Touchdown, Gamecock. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice to have these big
Haven't had anybody with
basically
that wide
oversized
population
receivers.
before.
Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch
Nice little RPO.
Makes the play, and then
What
I
up, Yak?
love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of
Nice
the
win,
work
nice
and gets
win.
into
Beat
the end zone.
Miami. I like it.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilcox. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again.
Crazy.
The snap sets up the throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches. And so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams Price alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're
3/10 of a second more.
The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Hunt is in the air on fourth down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
Put him up. Punch the ball out.
Taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. Sings it complete to the right.
Here's the flat.
Acclimated the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be first and goal.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call.
No.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Yeah, and the quarterback... exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time.
He caught it.
Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Got his man in the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch
Touchdown,
by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
No.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
He didn't trigger, then he triggered.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
R2C's next.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett.
Pressure, boys.
Down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That's caught. It's Bennett.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
R2C next. Kova.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On the move, he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Dumb. What am I doing?
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The give on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Quick completion on the out route. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Could have been a lot better half. We needed a score. We had 2 chances to do so. Turned it over twice.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilcox. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They'll go to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Well, great job in the base defense making a play.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Punch it out of the air. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, my.
And it's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
That's
they knocked
unfortunate.
him down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
I would love to tell you he should have gotten the first down.
That's really unfortunate.
But that's not what running backs do. They're trying to get extra plays.
Or
I know he
the
had the first
dude
down.
off of
He's taking
animation.
touchdown. That little bit of extra effort, you could
Fumbles.
tell, forced the turnover, forced the fumble. Defense recovers.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Guess ball don't lie, huh?
On the left side. And it's
Ball don't
gonna be
lie.
a pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from to throw, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Hard running there. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy to see.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Hits a seam wide open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I know what I got to do.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. A designed run for the quarterback. How about this sophomore stopping him short
1 yard.
of the first down line?
Not bad.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field.
2nd and 19.
It's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harper.
It's going to be 30 now.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
Decline.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown,
Let's go, baby.
Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Cover 4 action.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking left. He's straight downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Here's Jacob. He was a fourth
This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup
freaking
because he's
linebacker.
going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Quarterback adapted. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Four.
They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for the score! Touchdown, South Carolina! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats
Way
ahead.
too late.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable.
Speed,
Right now,
bad
it's just
position.
like, oh, yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilcox. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Protection.
Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Lots of running room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's ball. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Red pass, it's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 32 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Sellers. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pass to sticks and still on his feet.
Stop for a field goal.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Right back to the well.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Let's go. Looking to fire. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Couldn't get switched.
Now, I know that completion
right
isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kick.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
But I got up there and went for that. What up, cheese?
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout.
No.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Thought I dropped it right in the bucket.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
You can't throw on the run. Holy cow.
Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Finds him out of the backfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pass is broken up incomplete, but wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. He's taking a deep shot. He had that one slip to the ground. If he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation in the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going up top here late in the game. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Man.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game, tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up in the huddle. They can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the double.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Messed up that second quarter. Screwed up that second quarter. Turnovers bit me. I got 2 in a pick 6. That fumble was. Actually, I got the pick 6 on after the fumble. 3 picks, really costly, obviously. In. This is it's a nice play. This was the sit route. Yeah. OTB. Right in his face. Covering the letters. Me too. Last touchdown early on. I couldn't get there. Had a beat on it. I thought he was going to RPO. Ah. come back to this later. Be back.